doing today? It is time for Addison Unleashed for the day. I have a full day today of things I want to get done, so you guys will be listening to me today from my car as I drive to go do all the amazing things. But today's topic is about cheating, and I was on Facebook, and I'm on like several different groups, and somebody posted something about, what are your feelings about cheating? And I had no intention today of doing a vlog on sex or relationships. I was going to do something a little bit more manifesty, or like manifesty. That's a word I just made up. It's okay. I make words up all the time. But on manifestation, on the blissful life. But this post really got me because I just made like a quick comment, and then people who were posting under my comments and actually on my comment were getting very angry about my thoughts on this topic. And a lot of the comments were they're just if you've cheated, then you are selfish, you are a narcissist, you have no morals, you are a horrible human being, and basically you should just go kill yourself. That is basically the feel of this post, or some of the hatred that was coming out. And I think a lot of it was coming out was other people's stuff. They've been hurt, and we all have our wounding. I did a vlog on our wounding, and so a lot of people get wounded by cheating. It is rampant in our society today. So a lot of people have strong feelings, and I totally understand that. And I have strong feelings about it too, especially with all the clients that I work with. And cheating is a big part of the issues I sometimes deal with my clients. But I definitely have a not unique view, but a different view. I am not one of those people who thinks that cheating is okay. I want to make it very clear that I'm about to, everything I'm about to say, I don't think that it's okay to cheat. I don't think I don't want to condone it. I don't want to be like, oh, it's no big deal, like everybody cheat, it's okay. I don't think it's okay. I think that when you find yourself in a state where you're even thinking about cheating, you need to look at what's going on. What's going on within you? What's going on in the relationship? What do you need to change? Where do you need to communicate? Because cheating should not be the thing that we jump to. We have kind of grown into a society where we don't work for anything. We're not willing to put in the hard work in a relationship, and that is any kind of relationship. But particularly our intimate relationships, we don't spend the time to do the freaking work to see about making a relationship work, or to make those changes, or to work with the person, or give somebody time to maybe do some growth of their own. So, what are my thoughts about cheating? I think that cheating means, if you're cheating, then you really do need to look at kind of what's going on in the relationship. Why do you feel like this is your only option? Or what are you getting from this person? What is it about this other person, or this kind of dream person, if you aren't currently cheating, that you think you're going to get? And a lot of the answer often is you're going to get some level of intimacy or fun and excitement or adventure from this other person that you're not currently getting in your relationship. Now, that could be for a million different reasons. And the particular question that was asked today was, why do men cheat? And I want to say that I think women cheat just as much as men. I think oftentimes women don't get caught as much, because no offense, guys, sometimes you suck at hiding shit. But I think women cheat just as much. I think it oftentimes looks different and can be for different reasons. But one of the biggest reasons I see men cheating, and this is from my experience and my practice, is that oftentimes they love their woman. They have a heart connection. They love this woman that they're with, and yet the woman is not willing to hear them when it comes to the intimate, when it comes to sex, when it comes to stepping into a new area of sex, or just in general, like having sex. I have so many men that will tell me, they've been with their woman for 10 years and they haven't had sex in the last 2. Well, I'm going to say that's not okay. And it's not okay for both parties, because both parties are not getting what they really need. And because sex is an important part of a relationship, sex is an important physiological need we have. And I say need, and it is a true need. It is how we fill ourselves. Hormonally we need it, physically we need it. Sex is something that we do need in our lives. And so I get a lot of men that say, oh, my wife just says, like, oh, we don't need to have sex. It's almost treating it like it's an extracurricular activity, and that's not the case. When we shut down our sex, we shut down so many pieces of our lives and ourselves. Our sex is at our very core, and so when we shut that down, we're shutting down our core, we're shutting down who we are as humans. That's not saying that everything has to be directly sexual, but I'm saying when we so if we're not having sex with our partner, are we shutting down the sensuality in our life? Are we feeling the sexuality within our own body, that energy? But a lot of times when we're cheating, or if somebody is cheating, they're doing it because, I don't want to say that either, but thought moment. But I think there comes a point where there are physical needs, and if somebody is not willing to move on a point, and I'm not talking about a particular boundary, but if somebody in the relationship is coming to the other and saying, hey, I really need to have sex, there's no, not saying I need it, so you must provide this, but there should be some kind of communication, there should be some working towards and some compromise. So, for example, I have a lot of women who are like, I have all this trauma, I'm not enjoying sex, it's not fun, well, then that is a working place, that is a place where the guy might want to stand in his woman's kind of growth and allow that. But to just shut something down, that oftentimes causes cheating. It does, because we can't completely shut somebody else's sex life off because we are not interested. So again, that's not saying if you don't get sex for a month that you should be out the door cheating, but I'm saying that sex is an important part of our life, and it is a key component to why people cheat. And so if you're thinking about cheating, look at what is going on in the relationship. What do you need? Have you communicated that? And that's the thing, guys a lot of times won't communicate it. They're like, oh, she's just gonna say no. She's just gonna say no anyway. Or I asked her for it, 2 months ago. Well, have you had a really good conversation? Have you really communicated about it? Have you dug into why she doesn't want to do it, or why you don't want to do it, or whatever is going on in that? If you haven't done that, then you're backing down. You're not really putting the true effort in. And if you haven't put the true effort in, then that's bullshit. Then you are being just very kind of ego based, and you're not there. You are missing the love component there, because if you're not willing to even give somebody an option or a chance to step up and step in and do the work, then that's one thing. Another thing I see a lot is people staying in relationships that they're not interested in any longer. And then, yes, of course, cheating happens, because if you're really not interested in a relationship, if you no longer have the level of love going on, then you're gonna need to have yourself filled in other ways. And I'm not even talking sexually, I'm talking just in general. I see a lot of women cheating because their man is not adoring them, or giving them that love and attention and focus And I'm not talking about sex here, the sensual, intimate touch, or just the asking of how are you doing, the standing in her fire. So women cheat to feel beautiful, to feel like they matter, to feel like they're adored, to feel like a goddess. And men tend to cheat more for the physical release that they're not receiving. Now, you all know, because if you're watching this, I'm assuming you're in my tribe. If you're not in my tribe, you should get in my tribe. But we could go into how sex is not about release and all of that. But that it does tend to be the reason why men cheat more. So I also want to say it's not as black and white as society wants to say. We want to kind of put a scarlet letter on people who have cheated, and that's not doing anyone any good, because that is how we hide things. That is how we don't end up communicating. That is how we shame ourselves and we shut ourselves down. And so no, is it probably the best action? Am I going to condone cheating? I'm not, but let's not shame it, because you would be amazed at the amount of people who have cheated who are hiding it, and then they live in shame every day. So again, not condoning it, but maybe being a little bit more compassionate and looking at kind of each unique situation in a different way, and what was going on and why. For example, I know somebody who had a husband who became disabled into the marriage. Well, she loved him, but she also needed sex, and it was actually a family member, a very extended family member, but she needed sex, and she did end up cheating. She was not able to stand in her power and say, hey, this is what I want to do. I think we need to maybe open the relationship. But this did happen. And so each situation is unique. And I'm probably going to get lots of angry faces and comments, but cheating is not a one-way street. Cheating requires two people. And that doesn't include, and I'm not talking about the mistress. So if your partner is cheating, then it is your responsibility to also look at your part in that. And I know that that's going to come off as very shaming to the partner that's not cheating, but it is the case. It is a relationship, so there's a reason. There is something that was missing. There is something that wasn't aligned any longer. So I'm not saying it's the other partner's fault. That's not what I'm saying, but it is looking at the whole relationship and where was your piece and how can you heal it if you want to heal it, because you might not. But really looking at the entire relationship. So those are my thoughts on cheating for the day. Again, was not what I thought I was going to be talking about today. But it came up, and so I, instead of kind of going crazy on someone else's post, I was like, I get to do whatever I want. I have a page that I can go talk about this stuff on. So here I am talking about it. I did want to tell you guys, if you're a woman, then I just released my Instantly Orgasmic Woman course that was recorded a couple months back, and it is at a super low rate right now. If you want to step into not just sexual orgasm, that is not what the entire program is about. Yes, we touch on that, but if you want to just step into a more blissful life, then this is a program for you. You're going to heal so much, and it is at a super low price for probably only the next week or two. And so I know I am going to mark this program up. So if you are a woman, or you have a woman in your life and are interested, please go ahead and jump over to my courses page on my website, and you'll see the Instantly Orgasmic Woman. Again, it is an amazing course. I wouldn't be putting it out there if I didn't think it was helpful, if I didn't think it was going to be amazing and really help all women step into their sex more, step into themselves more, to step into bliss more. Even if you're having great orgasms in the bedroom, you can always go deeper. So please check that out, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another vlog. I hope you guys have a great Tuesday, and remember, life is about love, light, and bliss.